Hi everyone. Today I want to share with all of you a letter written by the wife of a serving soldier, a soldier who lost his leg in a terror encounter in Kashmir, a soldier who today uses a prosthetic limb. What's the context? The context is a decision taken in the budget of 2026. According to this decision, which has the military community, the veterans really upset and really anguished, a soldier who suffers a disability in the line of duty and chooses to continue his full term and then retires will now have his disability pension taxed. You heard that right. We're now talking about taxing the disability pensions of soldiers who choose to serve even after being war wounded or conflict wounded. Soldiers who are boarded out after a disability or who opt to leave will continue to have tax exemptions on their disability pensions. But soldiers who opt to stay and complete their term and then retire will now have their disability pensions taxed. This is something that I just cannot understand. But I think more than me, you need to listen to the words of this anguished wife of a serving soldier who's about to retire. Her family reached out and they requested me to share this letter with as many people as I could. It really moved me to tears, and I hope all of you will help in spreading the word. So here goes. Respected sir or madam, I write this letter not as a policy expert or legal professional, but as the wife of an Indian Army officer who lost his leg due to gunshots in a terrorist encounter in Kashmir while serving and defending the nation during his tenure with the Rashtriya Rifles in 2004. We'd been married for just 4 years. Our daughter was only 2 years old. One moment, he was a soldier standing on the front lines for India. The next, he was learning to stand again, this time on a prosthetic limb. This was not a lifestyle disease, nor a condition acquired by choice. This was a war casualty, paid for in blood, pain, and lifelong limitation. My husband did not choose to be disabled. He chose to be a soldier. He was hospitalized for 8 months, underwent 8 major surgeries and approximately 40 blood transfusions. These medical interventions triggered a rare autoimmune neuromuscular disorder. Yet he chose to continue serving the nation and the organization. He refused to be boarded out, opting instead to stand on a prosthetic limb and continue his duty to the country. We lived with the belief that the nation would stand by him when he could no longer stand on his own 2 legs. That belief is now shaken by the proposal to tax disability pension for veterans who were not boarded out, as if the sacrifice of a limb becomes less severe because the soldier chose to continue serving despite his disability. I ask with humility and pain, does losing a leg in counterinsurgency operations cease to be a disability because one continues to serve? Can such an officer live like any other person after retirement? And was he ever informed that by continuing to serve in the army, he was unknowingly forfeiting the dignity of tax exemption on his disability pension? And the letter goes on, and I'll go right to the end, but I'm glad that the word dignity has come up because it is a lot about dignity. It is about financial security, but it is also about dignity, izzat, and honor of the uniform. I urge you, the wife writes, to intervene and ensure that all war-disabled veterans are treated with equal fairness. A soldier's sacrifices for life and the nation's gratitude should be equally enduring. My husband gave a part of his body, his long-term health, and his physical youth to the nation. I appeal to you not to take away a part of his honor. I humbly urge the government to uphold the dignity of all war-disabled soldiers by withdrawing this provision. Please do not equate a war injury with a lifestyle ailment, and do not let administrative technicalities diminish the honor of those who bled for the tricolor. Respectfully, a soldier's wife.